Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. In this video, I would like to give you an update on the crypto markets, and I also would like to give you an update on what is happening in BitOpex. So as you can see here, Bitcoin is moving sideways for quite a few days, and while Bitcoin is undecided, there is a lot of talks about the Fed potentially starting QE, which is quantitative easing, which is basically increasing the money supply. And typically, when the money supply is increasing, the first asset to moon is Bitcoin, right? So let's have a look why there is reasons to believe that the Fed will start printing money very soon. So first, what I did in my Telegram channel, I asked 11 AI models what they think about the Fed starting quantitative easing. And as you will see here, most of them say that the Fed will start QE in 2025. And if you look at Polymarket, Polymarket is a prediction market where you can bet on different events, and Polymarket was the only platform to predict the US election results very accurately. And what they see here, so the Polymarket users, they think that the Fed will start QT or will end QT and start QE before May. So before May, they will start, yeah, infusing money into the markets, and that will mean that Bitcoin will likely start to go up. And if you look at this chart here, this is a pretty interesting chart where you see that there is a strong correlation between M2, which is the money supply, and Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is basically lagging M2 by 70 days. So whatever Bitcoin is doing today, the M2 will do in 70 days, right? It sounds abstract, right? And not really easy to grasp. But yeah, you can basically say Bitcoin can predict M2. So, and if this chart is accurate, and again, so far it was 83% accurate, we will see some liquidity coming into the market, and the first asset to react will be Bitcoin. So, and if you look at the gold prices, and gold is typically a good indicator for the upcoming inflation, right? So there's a lot of investors going into gold because they think inflation is coming. Typically, if the Fed is doing quantitative easing, the inflation will grow, and this is what the gold investors already see. So we had an all-time high in gold of $3,000, as you can see here. And again, this is typically a sign that there will be inflation, that there will be a lot of liquidity in the market. So let's have a look at BitOpex. So I'm here in the BitOpex dashboard, and we are looking at the zero TDE strategy. This is the copy trading strategy that we focus on our channel on limbics.money, because it has a very good performance. As you can see here, this is the equity curve here, and this strategy started back in May 24. So in 2 months, we will basically celebrate 12 months. And as you can see here, the performance was anything between well, we had 3.6 in February. March is still ongoing. So, and in October, we had 9.9. Back in July, we had 14%, right? So far, we had anything between 3.6 and 14% a month. And if we look at the details, this is how the equity curve looks like. And you see the drawdown. The drawdown is pretty much not existent. It's the average drawdown so far was 2.4. And if you look at different trading strategies that you have in futures, for example, or even spot, you will see a much higher drawdown, like two-digit drawdowns, especially if you do futures with leverage. You can see 20, 30% drawdown. Here, the maximum was 2.4, and the average was 0.6, 0.67, right? Which is basically nothing. And if we look at the weekly, we have a winning streak. We have a 3 days winning streak here. It's actually 4 days because we had profits yesterday. I guess this chart is not showing yesterday, but yeah, we had profits 4 days in a row, right? So, and this is basically proving that this strategy works, especially in a flat market, right? So, if Bitcoin is moving sideways, everyone is bored. There's no profit, right? But the zero TDE strategy is really hitting it hard if there is no volatility. Why? Because this is the strategy. The strategy is to short volatility. And this is what the zero TDE strategy is doing. And as you can see, this is being done very successfully. And if you scroll down, you will see we had, if you look at the whole period of time, we will see the total gain was 265,000, and we already have 1.5 million in the strategy, right? So this is assets under management, and you will see more and more people are coming in, taking advantage of this strategy. Actually, it's 1.7 meanwhile. So the assets under management is 1.7, and it's growing faster and faster by the day. So if you guys want to join this strategy, find the link below the video, sign up, replenish your account with USDT or USDC on 3 different networks: Binance Smart Chain, Ethereum, and Tron, and then just move over to copy trading, then manage position, add amount, enter the amount you want to join with, and then confirm. And that's it. 100% of your money will be traded. There is no setup fee, there is no upfront fee, right, that you have to pay. There's only a success fee of 25%. So whenever you earn something, you will just pay 25% on your profit. That's it. There is no fee on your deposit. All right, this was my update. I hope you liked it. If you did, smash that like button, give me a subscription, and see you in the next video.